Miracle.
Family.
Welcome to the Miracle Family Podcast. I'm sarahxmiracle. With me is Ines and Mark. If you don't know who we are the Miracle Family, and we actually have 3 more children, 1 more in heaven. So we will be bringing you more about these children in the future. But for now, we have Ines in season 1, where we'll be talking about all sorts of things. And in the last one, we talked about, how do you know whether you're ready to be a mom or a dad? And today, we're going to talk about different parenting styles. We're talking about how different people parent differently and how our parenting styles may have changed over the years. So do you think that even between mommy and daddy, we have different parenting styles?
A bit.
Okay, describe.
I remember as a kid, mommy was a bit more strict, letting me watch TV and like sweets and stuff. So I never asked her if I could watch TV, and I always ask Daddy.
Yeah, I remember every day at about 12 something, I would get a call
it's not
from
12
Ines
something. It's after school at 2:30, and now
hello, Daddy. Can I
What will
watch
you say,
TV?
Daddy? What will you say?
Hello, Daddy.
Can I watch TV?
And Daddy, being at work, would say,
Yes. Okay. They'll be like, okay, thank you, love you, bye.
wow, number 1, know how to press Daddy's button, No, thank you, bye. Oh my gosh.
This is why you should not have given me your phone number.
This is why we now have no more TV in the house.
So that there can be no, can I watch TV? No.
Now it's all iPad. Just about TV?
No, and ice cream and other stuff as well. If I feel like I want ice cream, I'll ask Daddy instead of you, because Daddy is more likely to say yes. Yeah.
Daddy, why are you more likely to say yes?
Because
I'm
he's
the
more chill.
parent.
What does that mean?
I buy ice cream, which is chilled.
Yeah.
I think the correct parenting term for it is permissive.
I don't know lah. Then all my friends also think you kind of scary.
Why are you scary?
I don't know. So
I'm just tall.
Da-na-na-na.
I mean, you kind of
In what way? Explain.
when you get angry, you are very scary.
Daddy not scary. I think Daddy's scary when he's angry. Excuse me.
Yeah, but they don't see Daddy angry. They only see you getting
Why do
angry.
you see mommy angry? I don't understand.
Because mommy is home more often, and then she'll get annoyed with Leon or something, and then she'll be like,
Oh dear.
"And the heck are you doing?" And then my friends will be like, "Error," or I don't know, you just look very tall. You look very serious all the time to them. You're always on your phone, so I think they think that you're doing a very serious
Always
thing.
on your phone.
Then they're like, "Your mother a bit scary, yeah," and I'm like,
It's okay. Everybody thought Daddy's mommy was an English teacher because she picked up the phone and go, hello. Everybody said, your mother very scary. Is she an English teacher? I'm like, no.
No, so every single friend that I have that has met you has said without fail, your mother a bit scary. And I was like, yeah.
So you all better watch out, huh? Don't look at me funny, my daughter, huh? Yeah, and then?
But yeah.
It's okay. I think your friends' parents are scary also.
Like who?
Won't name names.
Cannot name.
But Kay's mommy is quite scary.
Wait, but how does your friends thinking I'm scary affect what parenting style that is?
Okay, so mommy's parenting style. Mommy is a bit more strict.
Yeah.
It's a bit more principled as opposed to
I remember
permissive.
this once where you told me I could watch TV and I was so shocked. I was like, what do you just say? She's like, yeah, go watch the TV. And I was like, okay, slay.
Yeah, because you never asked me, right? What's that, Daddy? So?
Yeah lah.
No, because you're more likely to say no. And
Yeah, but
if
how
I
do you
wanna,
know that?
and
How do
if
you
I
know
want a
that?
yes, then obviously I would
Mommy
take
has
the
the
best
aura
chance and ask Daddy.
Of fierceness.
Yeah, basically.
I don't have, unfortunately.
That's not good.
I
Means
never
that we're not
cultivate.
aligned.
I never cultivate.
Parents, if your children can manipulate you the way that Ines did, that means that you guys are not aligned.
Okay,
Because
but I think we've
technically-
gotten better aligned.
Yeah, because
Yeah, I
technically
think
there should
we've
be the
gotten
same
better aligned, I
rule.
think.
Yes,
We've
that
gotten better
applies.
aligned. Today, just today, Leon was asking whether he wants to go to so-and-so's house. And then you said no. And then he burst into the room. He's like, can I go to so-and-so's house? And I'm like, I heard you just ask mommy outside whether you can go. Don't expect a different answer from me. The answer is the same. It's a no. And he was like, it's not fair. I'm like, we are one.
How else have we gotten better aligned?
Daddy's strictness level has gone up a bit, or mommy's has come down a bit. So then now
Maybe both.
you're-
Then we merged.
Or maybe like just for me, I think in a few aspects, Mommy's kind of went down a bit. Like the example, me staying up late. Y'all don't really care if I stay up late anymore. But like 4 years ago, you would care a lot. You get what I mean?
Plus,
Like,
you're still in school and like hello secondary school.
I'm still in school. What are you talking about? Like
years
you'll
ago,
be
you're still in
like,
primary school to wake
Ines,
up."
you need to sleep at like by 8:30, and I'll be like, aha, what?
Because you have to wake up at like 5:30
And
or
then
6.
now there is me at 11:30 still vibing on my computer doing homework. I feel Leon would also say that Daddy is still a bit more chill.
Really?
Yeah, you bought him Haribo and Mars just now. I can't believe you did that. I thought you just bought him a chocolate
You
bar.
bought him Haribo.
Yeah, and then you also
Mom.
bought him Haribo. Why do you do that? You just have to choose one.
Excuse
One.
me. Excuse
I
me.
want
Buy us, we
gummy.
choose
I
one.
did not buy. He wanted to buy all 4 of these things at the 7-Eleven. Okay. Then we came back with a Mars bar and a packet of Haribo to share. Okay.
He's not going to share
Yeah,
it.
who's going to share it with?
I
Trust
share with
me.
you lah, eat lah.
No lah.
So that
You
the
should
fact
have
that
instead pointed him to say, you can choose something for yourself and choose something for Tete. You want one for Tete, one for you, then it's fair. Instead of letting him choose like 2 things for himself.
okay. So there we are. Young parents, as your children get older and they start asking for random things like full of sugar stuff at 7-Eleven, this is the strategy you employ. Okay, one for you, one for me, one for you, one for Tete, one for you, one for I don't know whoever it is. Ta-da!
I mean, like,
Or just lay down the law and don't go to 7-Eleven.
I mean, like, I think the thing is that, like, if you say yes to everything your kid wants, like, then are you really thinking about the welfare of your child? Because your child does not know everything of what is good for them,
You know,
right?
they made a movie about this.
What?
I forget the name of the movie, but I think it stars Daniel Craig. His wife passes away suddenly and he's trying to deal with his grief. And then he decides that he will say yes to everything his boys ask him to do.
What?
And so like, it's like, can we like swim in the tub? And it's like, yes. And then they make a huge mess and he's okay with it.
So what's the point of the movie?
I can't remember. I never watched the movie. I just saw the trailer.
Huh?
I mean, we're trying to move towards, what you call like more authoritative, not authoritarian. So authoritarian is like my way or the highway, right? I mean, that's like, I don't give you an explanation. It's because I'm your mom. Do it because I say so. I mean, I don't think that we've ever been like that extreme. I think we always try to give explanations because it's quite important that the kids understand if we say no, why.
Yes, but if the kid don't listen to the explanation, because I got listen and then I apply the explanation and I don't do the thing that pisses you off again.
That's
You
why
get
she's
what I
very
mean?
quiet.
Yeah,
And by the grace of
see?
God, she's the number one.
No, and then also because I think when I was a kid, like I was quite small, like 3, 4, you used to cane me if like I did something that particularly pissed you off.
We don't cane the boys now.
Yeah, you don't
Maybe we
cane my
should.
brother.
Well, no, it's because Leon himself already is like hitting us if he's upset, out of anger. I mean, it's like a knee-jerk reaction. So we don't actually want to condone more violence, right? So that is the reason why we don't cane Leon and Aaron. But, I'm not saying that caning is necessarily...
I mean, low-key, it worked on me though.
It low-key worked on her. Oh, gosh.
But the fear of God in you.
Yeah, but we didn't cane you after that already, what? It's just
Yeah,
something that's very
because I
specific.
learned that I should not do stupid things so that I won't get caned. So then you got nothing to cane me for.
I don't remember what we
See,
ever
I'm
caned you
using
for.
my brain.
Yeah. Me neither.
I've been using my brain from a very young age.
Well done.
Yeah, so I don't think we were the kind of parents who didn't give explanations, but like Ines said, I mean, the child has to be also willing to listen sometimes. And in the case of Leon, actually, Leon doesn't always listen. So I think we're trying to still figure out with him, how do we get him to a point for him to make better decisions himself? I think that's the goal because, like Ines, she starts making better decisions for herself. Like, okay, this has consequences, so I won't do it, right? For Leon, he's a lot more impulsive. He has a lot more ideas. He has a lot higher energy. So requires a totally different style from Ines. Because for Ines, you can say, no, Ines, it's because this. She will like nod her head and say, okay, fine, she'll accept the explanation. But for Leon, he cannot accept the explanation.
Yeah.
He just has like a different will of his own. For Aaron, I have no idea.
We will see.
I hope that he will start to listen to reason. I think that every child has a different personality and requires different types of,
Strategies.
I think for Leon, the thing that has been working for me recently to get him to do work was creating that little board where we give him stars every day for doing different things that he might be expected to do.
Rewarded.
So it's supposed to be him getting a minimum of like 35 stars out of like a whole list of things after a week. So it means that on average, every day he gets 5 stars, across either eating well, behavioral, or doing a bit of work, or even doing things like he likes, like practicing his tennis, doing some art. So just 5 stars every day on average. In 7 days, it will give him 2 high-chew sweets. 2.
Like 2 individual rectangle.
Yes, 2 individual
That
rectangles.
sucks, bro. I would not do that for 2 individual high-chew sweets.
Thankfully, Leon is not listening to this.
At least give me 1 whole high-chew packet lah.
He has to have
he
2
doesn't need that
individual
much
sweets.
sugar.
And then if he falls below that, he gets only like something like 20-something points. He only gets 1. And below a certain point, he gets none. But it's more like there's a visual reminder in front of him to show him that there are certain things that we haven't done. Today we didn't earn enough stars. Just now I tried to get him to do his math. He did only half of it. I mean, I might still give him the star, but I guess the point is that actually all children, I think, behave better when they're affirmed and praised. Do you agree?
Mm-hmm. Well, of course we did. How else did she turn out like this?
Yeah, so I think...
Because I used my brain from a very young age. And I listened to you when you scold me.
Excuse me, I gotta use my brain, okay? I use my brain.
But Ines was, her sense of like really understanding, perceiving situations and understanding was definitely beyond her years. I mean, I would say that. So, that was definitely a grace of God. And she's still very empathetic and understanding and very mature for her age. I would give her that. So I think in general, setting like clearer boundaries and clearer rules up front and expectation for Leon, it works better than him asking and trying to break the boundary because he doesn't know what's the boundary. So for example, if we now say on Saturdays, if you want to go to this person's house, it has to be only after a certain time, then I think it'll be like a rule that makes sense for him, you know what I mean? But because we never set that rule, so he's randomly asking us all the time, can I go to this person's house? I mean, the neighbor's house. Can I go to this person's house? Blah, blah, blah. And we're like, what? So it becomes super ad hoc and super random and then puts all of us in stress when actually it would be better if we...
always ask when you're in the middle of something.
Yeah, so it would actually be better if we actually set up the rules in advance, for all these potential... problems or questions or...
Yeah. He's teaching us to be more organized.
Yeah, so it's just our brain space lah. Yeah. Mark, what do you think?
I agree.
Yes.
We should totally do it. That's a good
Okay. So to close, I mean, what is something that Ines you think we've done very well? And what do you think that we could still improve on in terms of parenting styles?
I think you explain reasoning well. Even though Leon doesn't really listen, but I listened and I am fine.
I'm gonna cover myself in glory.
So and then I think one thing you can improve on, get to the same level of strictness. Because I think y'all are still not at the same level.
So we're still not completely aligned.
I think so.
Help.
I think
17 years already, still not aligned.
No. I mean,
Okay, one more child to try on.
You're like way more aligned now, but it's like you're very close already. You just need to like.
We need to achieve
You just need to like.
the 7th state of parental alignment nirvana.
So guys, what that tells you is that parenting actually goes back to the marriage, because if you're not aligned in your marriage and parenting, it shows up and your kids can tell.
No,
So-
because I think sometimes, but now it's different. Sometimes daddy is more strict than mommy, and sometimes mommy is more strict than daddy. It like depends on the thing that you're asking for.
If it's about the holes in your jeans, then yes.
And with that, we are going to end this episode of the Miracle Family Podcast. Thank you so much for listening to our analysis of our parenting styles and Ines's feedback about that. And we hope you continue to like, share, and subscribe to our podcast. We're also on social media, so look for us on TikTok, Instagram, and
Adios.
YouTube. Till the next time, goodbye.
Toodles.
It's okay, Daddy's the more stylish and more cool and more hip. I'm just the one who holds it all together, okay? Now that that's out of the way, can we go and actually talk about something?
She didn't even answer.
No need to answer. You asked a loaded question.